Hey everybody, Steven here, and for today's video I'm going to show you a different variation for a pec stretch. A lot of times people are just here, they're pulling their arm across like this, maybe they're at an angle and they're getting that stretch here, and they're really driving their body into that stretch, so we're kind of forcing a stretch. You might see that, you might see this variation as well. Out of this variation I've dislocated both shoulders. This doesn't feel comfortable. The other one that I do is right here. We'll just bring my arm in like that. I feel this more, just feels more comfortable on that shoulder. Big thing when you are doing that, just be mindful of the shoulder. I don't want to look like this. Load that shoulder down without the elbow dropping. I also see a lot of this. Internal rotation of my elbow is external rotation of my shoulder. You're literally wrapping your shoulder this way. You're not getting a good stretch. Matter of fact, you're going to hurt yourself. But that's not the stretch for today, okay? This one actually comes out of Restorative Exercise, Katy Bowman system, and it's more of a brachiation variation for the pec stretch. Essentially, we're just hanging. I'm going to bring my feet close, my arm's going to be up at an angle, and I'm going to be out here. Shoulder is still loaded down. In this position, we talk about this being brachiation, because what I really would be doing from here is swooping through, grabbing another limb, and then moving that way, right? So it's just this swing. I'm brachiating at this point. Now, with this position, like I said, keeping that shoulder loaded down, all I'm doing from here and making sure I'm not sinking like this, which would be a stretch for the hip. I don't want that right now. I'm here, I'm gonna breathe into the belly, keep my head neutral, and then I'm gonna rotate away from this. And now, instead of a forced stretch, like that first variation, I'm really just getting long-term elongation, right? I'm elongating this muscle naturally. I'm not forcing it into the position, right? It's just, that weight is naturally pulling on this at this point. I can rotate my head as well and tilt it away, and I'll actually get through that neck, get into the trap a little bit with that as well. Typically holds 10 to 20 seconds. You can manage that by scaling this back, and maybe you're not this far in, maybe you're right here. That's okay, right? Scale as needed to where you're at. My mentor likes to say, get off at your bus stop, and I love that saying because it's so true. Don't force yourself to do these movements where you're just gonna hurt yourself when you're trying to do them. Get off, and you have to kind of read and learn your body in regards to that, but you'll slowly figure out over time what your body's comfortable with, and then you can actually gauge from there the improvements that you're gonna make. So that's also why it's really, really important. So that is it. Like I said, 15 to 20 seconds. I'll do both sides. I do this a couple times a day, to be honest. I don't typically do this version now. I typically do this version. Just feels better. And slowly you could build that time up. And then maybe instead of 15, 20 seconds, maybe I'm hanging here 25, 30 seconds, right? Typically I'm not going over more than 30 seconds personally. But that's something that you can slowly, gradually build into. Don't force yourself to be there, right? So that is it for this different variation for a pec stretch that you can do. Let me know what you think in the comment section below if you've done this. Definitely check out Katy Bowman's system, Restorative Exercise, and all of her many books. They're definitely just full of knowledge, and I actually get to train with her next month, so I'm super excited about that. But if you like the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all of my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thanks so much for watching.